Hello, everybody. Welcome. And first of all, I want to wish you all a very, very happy new year. I wish you the best for the year 24 with lots of love, happiness, and good health to all of you. And I want to welcome you to a new episode in this series, which is Donna Summer, the Geffen years, the chaotic Geffen years. It's just a big going back and forth and a very, very difficult time for this incredible artist, the queen of so many things, which is Donna Summer. So today we are talking about her second album for Geffen, but wait, it's not the second album, it's the third album because, believe it or not, Donna Summer and Pete Bellotte, Giorgio Moroder, her team made a almost complete double album which had no title and no art cover, and it was rejected and cancelled by David Geffen. Could you imagine how that meeting went? You know, you have Donna Summer in front of you and you just say, look, we're not going to do that album. Well, this is what happened, and we had to wait 15 years for the album to be published legally. During that time, there were lots of bootleg versions. I never got one. I never knew how to get all these things. So I went and bought the CD when it came out in 1996. So for the general public, the second Donna Summer album, long awaited after The Wanderer, is an album called just Donna Summer. In French, we say éponyme. I don't know how you say it in English, but it's Donna Summer. And look how gorgeous she looks on that album cover. And she was pregnant. And when you see the back cover where she's wearing the belt, the boxing belt, it's actually to hide her little tummy, but she's absolutely, I think, absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite album covers of hers. So what happened is she is no longer working with Giorgio Moroder, with Pete Bellotte, and with their incredible engineer. They are separated, and Geffen makes Donna Summer work with the incomparable Quincy Jones. Now, Quincy Jones was just about to make history, and I mean history because he was producing the album Thriller for Michael Jackson, and he had done Off the Wall, which is the first and album that I had bought, which was not a female singer. This is how much I love Michael Jackson. So with Donna Summer, very, very difficult recording for Donna Summer. She said it was her most difficult album to do. She said the songs were very challenging, and she even confided that this album was a Quincy Jones album in which she appeared. This is how she felt. I don't feel that way at all, because to me, this was Donna Summer coming back to dance music, if not disco, but the word was forbidden at the time. And this was a very, very difficult time for Donna Summer. Also, this is why I called this perhaps Donna Summer the very first victim of cancel culture. And so let's dive into this album, because I really loved it when it came out. Because, as I say, The Wanderer was more of a rock album and with touches of what we called new wave. This one was really going into the dance music, because, of course, this is Quincy Jones producing. And the very first song, Love is in Control, finger on the trigger. You can imagine when I put that song into my Walkman, I was walking down the streets and I was just living for the moment. This album came out in 1982, so 2 years after The Wanderer, because of course she had done an entire album before that, and then because of her pregnancy, 6 months elapsed between the beginning and the finishing of this session. The song was written by Quincy Jones. It was her first single, and it was a top 10. So she's back into the charts again, and of course it's not the powerhouse that was Bad Girls or Greatest Hits Volume 1 and 2, but she's still back. The second song is called Mystery of Love. The beginning, although it's played on a synthesizer, is a prelude to Bach, so it's classical music, and the song is written by Richard Page and other composers, and he sings along with Donna Summer, but you cannot call it a duet, and it's not labeled as such, but you really hear his beautiful, beautiful voice singing along with Donna Summer. I love that song, and Donna Summer's voice is just absolutely magical throughout the album. Now, she had said that Quincy Jones was quite controlling, and that, of course, being the musician, the incredible conductor that he is, he had his very own ideas. And I like when controlling men work with these incredible divas, because they kind of make them do things that they're not used to, or that sometimes they're not comfortable with, but something comes out. Because here, as if you listen to this album, Donna Summer's voice is on so many, many different levels. It's high, it's low, it's deep, it's powerful. She's preaching, she's singing with that falsetto voice of hers. I mean, she's just doing everything, and every song is a different version of her voice, so it's pretty fabulous. The third song is The Woman in Me. Here you're gonna start to feel a bit of the Donna Summer that we know. It's very sultry, it's not Love to Love You Baby, but it is that kind of a song. She talks, and it is, you know, very slow, and I'm not surprised that it was taken as a single. Now, it went to number 30, and it was the third single of the album. It didn't do greatly well, but it did crack the top 40, so you know, it's pretty good for the time. Then we go into State of Independence. Now, this is a cover song. It came out the very same year by Vangelis and John and Vangelis, written by both of them. And this was a single. It cracked the top 10. It did very well in Europe. Number 4 in the Netherlands. The Netherlands, they love Donna Summer and Diana Ross. And it had a humongous choir of background vocalists. Now, listen to this. Christopher Cross, Dionne Warwick, Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, Brenda Russell, Stevie Wonder, Michael McDonald, just to name a few, and Quincy Jones. Nevertheless, you don't recognize particularly any of the voices except towards the end when it is spoken, and there you will recognize Dionne Warwick's very deep voice when she says just one, just as all creation one. You hear Dionne very distinctly. Of course, Dionne Warwick, you have to hear her. Then we move on to side B, if you were like me at that time when we had cassettes. And there's a song, Living in America. And this is it's written by Donna Summer in part. And the choir here, again, huge choir, but this time it is a gospel choir, and it sounds like a marching band. You hear the whistles, and Donna Summer, who declares this is a country for the people and by the people, and it's very patriotic and fantastic. I absolutely love that song. And then we move on to the inevitable and obliged a rock song, because or else the rock police would put you in disco jail. So the song is Protection, written by Bruce Springsteen. It sounds very much like Bruce Springsteen, and Donna Summer really is able to sing it in such a way that you can tell her voice is so powerful, but she can also turn it into this kind of hard voice, make it less sultry, less soulful, and make it sound like a rock singer. She has all the talents with her voice, and but it really does sound like you could almost hear Springsteen sing it in the way that it's written. It's, you know, it's a good song. I think it doesn't really work for this album because it kind of breaks the smoothness of this album, but it's in, and it's not a bad song at all. The next song is called If It Hurts Just a Little. I absolutely love that song. It can be read on different levels, but it was considered as a kind of a gospel themed song, but it is definitely a message song, you know, just, you know, be glad if it hurts a little, you know, and accept the pain, let's say. So the next song is called Love Is Just a Breath Away, written by Donna Summer. Very, very, very Giorgio Moroder, Pete Bellotte, Donna Summer inspired. It is a song, if it had been slated as written and produced by Moroder, nobody would have been surprised. And this is to prove how much Moroder, Donna Summer, Pete Bellotte and their engineer really worked together as a team. And she finishes with a song which was my favorite at the time of the album. It is Lush Life, the classic song. It's from 1933, written by Billy Strayhorn, sung by so many jazz artists, but one that I must cite is the fabulous Nancy Wilson, the extraordinary Nancy Wilson, who has an album entitled Lush Life, and Donna Summer sings it with such passion and such talent, and her voice is so magnificent that you could just only imagine what an entire jazz album of American classics would have been done by Donna Summer. She can sing the American songbook like no one. And of course, in this song, the very beginning of the song is all the men I knew had went to gay places with very gay traces. And of course, in 1933, it did not mean the same thing. But was Donna Summer trying to maybe say something? The reason, you know, if you watch my videos, I don't like any type of controversy, but I do love my idols, and I do think that Donna Summer was really given the wrong end of the stick with all of this story said about her being anti-gay, which is obviously not true. And in any case, it's never, I mean, there's never anywhere something that has been recorded where you can see it coming out of her mouth. It's only she said. So really deserves to be believed, at least when she said that she never claimed such things. And so this is how I want to end, on a peaceful note. Donna Summer, may she rest in peace. Let's just keep her where she is, the queen of soul, disco, the queen of so many things, and an incredible talent, and a genius. And I will see you next week with an album that she did, but she returned to Casablanca, which by then was no longer Casablanca, because she got a phone call saying, guess what, you owe us another record. And then she, well, Donna Summer, what can I say? She worked hard for her money, and she made another magical album. I'll see you next week, and I'm wishing you all again a very happy new year. Thank you all. And Michael Johnson, I just got your message, so have a happy new year. Personally, a happy new year to you, because I just read your message while I was preparing this video. See you all soon. Bye-bye.